Hello friends, I'm Crash from Dream About Anything. In this episode, we will build our own decks on rails. Here the rails we ordered from AliExpress.
It took more than a month to come from the other side of the world. They are 2 pieces and 4 sliders. Let's make a quick test. Each slider is a linear motion bearing with 4 rows of balls. According to spec, this one could bear 100 kilos.
This is the rail for our desk. The frame will be with metal, which I will weld on the top of the desk will be wood. Let's begin.
I have already prepared everything I need. First of all, I will need a rough sketch on the desk. Sweet, let's move on. I start with a few cuts for the legs and the joining pieces. Each leg will be built from 4 pieces. Some smoothing of the edges is required. I start arranging the pieces for the first leg. At this point, only a few weak welds are needed. For everything to be okay, the 2 diagonals must be the same length. Perfect! Both are 81.6 centimeters. Since no adjustments are needed, I start with the basic welding. Now I smooth the edges before continuing with the reverse side. And I do exactly the same on this side. Believe it or not, the first leg is ready. Heavy but stable. The second leg was ready in record time. see if they are the same. Absolutely the same. I'm sure you did not notice how some footage from both legs was deliberately swapped. It's time for the cross beams. They can be put in a different ways. Here I argue with the operator how it will be best. Don't worry, I wear my welding contact lenses here. In the end, I decided that the rear beam should be vertical. Now I'm getting serious. I remove the clamps to clear the ground from grinding. Weld grinding is an important step in many metal fabrication processes to removing the excess weld metal. By side it looks very good, completely flat plane. I pre-applied the rails on the legs to see for any issues.
Here is our frame for our deck. We are almost done. We need some 2 or 3 steps to finish it and do the paint job.
This part also requires precise measures so that we don't end up with the pieces leaning tower. The location of the first support is already clear. Now close your eyes. second support is in exactly the same way on the opposite side. The wooden plate lay perfectly. Two wheels are needed to support the front of the desk. Their height coincides with the height of the rails. I made a photocopy of the holes in the slider. This way I will know where to drill the holes for the fixing bolts. The holes are marked. All that remains is to drill. Now mounting the slider. I expect all the holes to match. I mount the rails again to decide the location of the center sliders. The location of the center slider determines how far forward the desk will extend. Last tightening of the bolts and this part is ready. Finally, I drew the holes for the wooden countertops. The metal work is done and it's time for painting. Wait a while for the compressor to prepare. frame will be black, in contrast to the white top. Looks like my mask couldn't protect me from the paint. The paint has dried. It's time for the installation. I put 2 sliders on the rail and fixed them. First leg is ready, moving to the second one. Wow, what is that creepy thing? I added a simple but effective stopper for the rail. The installation of the countertop follows. It's not the easiest job. It weighs a lot. I have planned 7 screws to hold the top. The last thing left is the computer stand. 4 screws and the desk will be ready. It's time to turn around and see if the rails work. The moment of truth has come. Success! This not going anywhere further than this. Neither do we, so subscribe for more videos like this. Like the video and I promise next desk to have rocket engines.